Hello, good morning. My name is Nancy Ballesteros and I'm the co-founder of SpanishCookVideo.com. I'm here to talk today about the Mediterranean diet. Why? Why to talk about the Mediterranean diet? Well, you know, in all the Mediterranean area, there are many cities, many countries, many cultures that during the last centuries were conquered for other culture. All this together with the weather, with the food proper of all this area, create the Mediterranean diet. Well, we will talk later at the end about the Mediterranean pyramid and compare it just for a while with what's going on today with the other diets that the rest of the world is starting to follow because of the modern food. Why is good the Mediterranean diet? Well, it's good, okay, because it's very healthy. It's more healthy than the other diets, but it has to be combined with exercise, like anyway. The problem today, in the last time, is that many people is starting to get less and less exercise, and is creating many healthy problems, like diabetes, like heart disease. And I will talk to you now about the 10 basic recommendations why to follow a Mediterranean diet. Well, the first one is the olive oil. Why is the olive oil good? The Mediterranean diet uses the olive oil as your main source of added fat. This is the most widely used oil in the Mediterranean cuisine. All of us, we use it. It is rich of vitamin E, beta-carotenes, and a type of vegetable fat, monounsaturated. All those fat from animals are saturated, and they are very, very dangerous for heart diseases and other diseases. The monounsaturated fat helps to prevent cardiovascular disease. It represents a treasure in the Mediterranean diet and has remained through centuries among regional gastronomical traditions, conferring dishes unique tastes and aromas. We eat the olive oil raw. We use it for fry anything we use. We don't use any other fat, just olive oil. That's maybe one is something good. The second is we eat in our diet many plants. The vegetables and fruit are the main source of the vitamins, minerals, and fiber in our diets. Okay, that's eat plenty of fruits, vegetables, legumes, and nuts. Because the fruits and the vegetable are the main source of our vitamins, minerals, and fiber. Sorry, because I messed up. Vegetables also provide us a large amount of water. It is very important to consume about 5 servings of fruits and vegetables daily. During the day, in the main meals, in the dinner, and you know, maybe between breakfast and lunch, the meal deal, you can eat an apple, for example. Okay? It's easy to follow. Thanks to the elevated content of antioxidants and fiber, they can contribute to prevent various cardiovascular diseases and fainter cancers, among others. We will talk during my hangouts about, I will cook with you many Spanish dishes, and we will introduce several vegetables and fruits, and I will be talking about some the nutritional facts of each food. Well, what about the bread and other grain products? Like pasta, like rice, and whole grains. Should be a part of our everyday diet. Daily consumption of pasta rice and grain products in general is essential due to their high content of carbohydrates. They provide us with an important amount of energy needed for our daily activities. And we should keep in mind that whole grain products provide us more fiber, vitamins, and minerals. But we will have to think about, we have to adapt those carbohydrates to our daily exercise. If you don't used to do many exercise, it's better to eat less. Because if not, you are going to put on weight, okay? Therefore, well, what about the food processes? We have to eat less, okay? And try to go to the market and the seasonal fruit and vegetable, eat more of them. I will read about this later. Well, sorry. Food that have undergone mineral processing that are fresh and locally produced are best. And it is important to advantage of in-season products since they are their best moment in terms of both nutrients, aroma, and flavor. You know, we produce many food and vegetable in plastic houses during the whole year. That's not the good idea. It's better to, in the area where I live is a village, and we have local producers, ecologic, and I'm trying to buy to them as much as I can, instead to go to buy to big surfaces, because I know they come ecologic and more fresh, and I buy them when they just pick up from the country. Well, consume dairy products on daily basis, mainly yogurt and cheese, right here. Dairy products are excellent source of proteins, mineral, calcium, phosphorus, etc., and also vitamins. Fermented dairy products like yogurt, bio, etc., are associated to a series of health benefits since they contain living microorganisms capable of improving the balance of our intestinal microflora. This is really important to have the flora healthy with the dairy fermented products, and also with eating fiber processed from fruits and vegetables. What about, see here, yeah. What about red meat? It should be consumed in moderation, and if it's possible, as part of stews and other recipes. Processed meat should be consumed in small amounts and as a part of sandwiches and other dishes. Meat is good also because it contains proteins, iron, and animal fat in variable quantities. That's why we have to take care about which type of meat we have to eat. An excessive intake of animal fat is not healthy. Therefore, small amounts of meat are recommended. Lean meat whenever possible as a part of a dish with a cereal and vegetable base. Well, what about fish? What about fish and eggs? Well, consume fish abundantly and eggs in moderation. It is recommended to consume fatty, dark meat. Fish at least once or twice a week, since its fat, even thought of animal origin, has properties quite similar to those vegetables, to those of vegetable origin, which are known to protect against heart disease. Eggs are rich in high quality proteins, fat, and many vitamins and minerals that make them a very complete food item. Eating eggs 3 or 4 times a week is a good alternative to eat fish or meat. It's much better, maybe. What about Fresh fruit. Where I have the, okay. What about fresh fruit? Well, should be your everyday dessert and sweets, cakes and dairy desserts should be consumed all in occasion. Fresh fruit should be your usual dessert. In the Mediterranean diet, is for the normal for us if after the meal either 1 or 2 items of fruits. It's something usual for us. I understand that in the north of in many countries, you don't produce vegetable and fruits fresh, and you have to import it from other countries. And I understand they are more expensive for you than for us that we produce in the Mediterranean area. But try to eat as much as possible. Okay. Sweets and pastries should be eaten very, very occasionally. Fruits are very nutritious and bring color and flavor to our diets, as well as being a healthy snack alternative, better than any sweet that our kids are starting to eat now. That's why we are having many kids' obesity problems, because they are not eating fruits and they are eating processed sweets. Yes, this is a really problem. What about water? And what about wine? Water is the beverage for excellence in the Mediterranean diet. Wine should be taken in moderation and with meals. Water is fundamental in our diet, at least 1.5 to 2 liters a day. Wine is a traditional part of the Mediterranean diet because we produce wine and can provide health benefits, very good health benefits, and mostly the red wine. But it must be taken with moderation as a part of the balanced diet. Well, and the last point, the number 10 reason why to follow a Mediterranean diet. Be physical active every day, since just as important and it is as eating well. It's not only eat well. If you don't do exercise, it's for nothing. Keeping physically fit and doing physical activity adapted to our needs every day is a key in keeping healthy. Yes, this is very important. That's the 10 points if you want to follow a Mediterranean diet. As I told you, we will be cooking with you the most recognized Spanish recipes and also other recipes from other countries that follow the Mediterranean diet. And every time we cook something for vegan or vegetarian without meat or without fish, we will post it for you to make it easy to find it. I will show you now a photo, a drawing I did about food pyramid. I hope you see it here. Okay, yeah. Well, in the basic, 2 liters of water and daily exercise, fruits and vegetables, 1 or 2 a day, olive oil daily, bread, pasta, couscous, you can eat it daily. Okay. Daily also, you can eat nuts, seeds, olives, herbs, onion, garlic, and dairy products, milk, cheese, and yogurt, better if they are fermented. Here, weekly, about 3-4 times a week, the eggs, legumes, 2 times a week is enough, and white meat, 2 times a week, 3 maximum, but not more. What about red meat? 1 time a week is enough. Processed meat no more than 1 time a week, and potatoes 2-3 times a week. It depends on the amount of exercise you do. And sweets occasionally. I don't say you don't eat sweets, but be careful with them. And if you follow homemade sweets that we will show to you, much better. Okay, I will stop this hangout because I'll back now to cook with you pesto. I will cook with you pesto with the Thermomix, with the electric pan, also in the normal pan, in the Tupperware in the oven, and other Tupperware in the microwave. We will see now. See you, and thank you to be with me.